Hey guys, Mike coming back with a PSA DNA reveal video and a couple items I won out of the Love of the Game auction that just ended recently that I finally got in today's. And a lot of big boys here for me. So let's see, we'll start with the PSA reveal. I've shown these cards before, but I sent them off to PSA. Just got them back a week or so ago. They were gone for a few months, but definitely worth the wait. Starting it off as a 1941 play ball Hank Greenberg with a beautiful red ink autograph on it. Card is it's not in great shape, but it's very evenly worn. It was taken care of, you can tell, over the years. These cards are, what, 81 years old now. And just a very nice example, and I just love the red ink on it. Next to green ink, I like the red ink the best, but it really stands out in that yellow background. So I was very happy to get that back and get it slabbed up. As well as this one, a 1936 National Chickle fine pen. Since Greenberg passed away, it's been like 36 years ago now. Finding things that were playing days that he autographed are kind of tough, just because I think the mindset back in when I was a kid growing up in the 60s and 70s, people didn't get their cards signed too often. They mostly got index cards and baseballs. They didn't want to have their cards signed because I guess that would ruin this, putting it in a set or something like that. Those today's men, everybody today wants to get these signed, but since he's been gone so long, you just don't find these very much anymore. So I got two more vintage signed cards to put in the collection. That was Hank's slightly lazy signature. Sometimes he would have a quick signature where he wouldn't have as much, whereas this one's kind of a medium, and then there's some that are he was very specific with how he signed. But still looks super nice. So two Hanks for the collection. And I got two bench. I'll start off with this one. It's nice. It's off-centered, of course, but this is a rookie card that was signed. It's not early signature, but it is a playing day signature. I'd say this one's probably mid-70s, probably. Maybe a little later, but I would say mid-70s, give or take. And hard to find his rookie card signed. That he signed this, he's still signing very actively, and it's hard to find his rookie card with a vintage signature on it anymore. He just with so many available, on eBay, it's just nice to find one that was signed while he was actually playing. And of course, this is the big boy here. I found this on eBay. The guy's going to auction it. I made him an offer and he took it. It's a tough card to find, and it's a super tough card to find when you find a vintage signature. This is a 1967 Reds team issue postcard. Now, I don't know the story of these as well. He came up in August of '67 and played for a little over a month, and then he started his official rookie year in '68. So I'm not for sure. He was he was with the team in spring training, so I assume they issued these after team training or spring training, assuming that he would be on the team at some point that year, which he was. The '67 is tough to find. Look at that, how young he was there. He would have been, oh goodness, I can't even think about if he's like 18, 19. I can't remember exactly what year he was born, but very young there. I would think 17 or 18. Anyway, and a signature on there. It's definitely a vintage signature. It looks almost exactly like the signature that the facsimile they put on the card at the bottom. So I would say this is '67. Well, maybe 68, but at least in that time frame. Tough card, and even tougher with that type of signature on it. Just beautiful. So glad they slabbed it. I wasn't even sure if PSA slabbed these team issue postcards, so I was very happy when I found out they did. So just a beautiful piece there. One of my bench cornerstones as far as I'm concerned there. So all these 4 came back from PSA. Very happy with them. I got 2 items at Love of the Game. It just ended. This is my second one of this series. This is the 1905 St. Louis Browns Baseball Club W601 Sporting News Team Composites. These are large, as you can tell. They, I think, sold them by the team. You could buy one of these for each team in the league, or at the end of the year, if you notice these little holes, they took all the teams and put them together. That was probably tied together with string or yarn or something, and put out a book of these that you could buy. And this was in the book, and someone's broke it down. Pelty was why I bought it. They had one Hall of Famer on the team at that time, Bobby Wallace. And I just noticed a catcher named Roth. Brian, is that any family member there? But I bought it for, of course, the Barney Pelty, the Yiddish Curver, who played with him from 1903 through 1911. And I think they started making these in like 1905, might be the first year, maybe it was 03, I can't remember for sure. But they made them every year up until, I think, 1911, maybe 10. And just fantastic. If you're a fan of any of those early teams, you should try to get one of these. I've got 2 now. This is 1905, and I think I got 1907 already. And they don't pop up very often, so I was very happy to get this. And the final one is a major pickup for the Hank collection. First one I'm going to show is one I already have. This is a 1938 exhibit 4-in-1. This is the sepia toned one. For the exhibits, you might know or have seen that they did a lot of these, and you can find them different years use different colors. This is more of a sepia or brown tone background. I got this as a PSA 4 and traded for this one. Sent it to SGC and they gave it a 3. There's a few little surface wrinkles where Rudy York's at that I think brought it down to a 3. SGC is pretty tough on these. But the one I got in from Love of the Game is this one here. And this is the green version of the 38 exhibit. It's graded 4.5 by SGC. And it's got Rudy York on it. It was a big hitting first baseman for him. The reason Hank went to left field to get him in the batting order. And Tommy Bridges and Gehringer. So I've got 2 of them now in 2 different tones. I don't think I've seen any other tones for it. I'd love to find any more if they have them. I've seen red and yellow for different years, but I don't know how many they made this year. If anybody watching this knows, please let me know. I'd love to try to find them all. But that's a tough card. These 38 exhibits for Hank is one of the toughest cards to get. Definitely a top 5, I would say, as far as rarity. Just don't come up very often. So super happy to get that one too. And not bad to me for a PSA and a auction win there. So very happy. Hope you enjoyed them. And Lord willing, we'll do it again soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.